Hey everybody, Jordan here with Iron and Grit, and today I'm going to show you a super easy workout that you can do at home for your arms. All you need is a set of dumbbells and you're good to go. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. I'm going to grab both of my dumbbells here. You can tell I've got these fat grips on them because I love them. They're good for increasing grip strength as well as building more muscle mass in your arms. So I'm going to use them because I haven't used them in a while and I really like them. So the first thing that we're going to do is grab our dumbbells, grab the appropriate weight for you. I'm just grabbing a 20 here because I want to keep it fairly light and not get totally winded as I talk through this video and kind of explain what I'm doing. So I've got a good grip on them, and we're just going to do regular bicep curls. So these are perfect. You can do them standing, you can do them sitting. Keep weight distributed. If you're doing them standing, just keep your weight distributed on your feet evenly. Stand up nice and tall. Good posture. Keep your head straight. Sometimes it helps to kind of tuck your chin a little bit, because what that will do is it'll kind of pop your spine into a proper alignment. So you can do these standing up while you're watching TV, sitting down while you're watching TV, or you can just bang out a few sets during commercials. I'm just in my office right now, getting a nice pump. It's about 7:30 in the evening, showing you guys how to do an arm workout with dumbbells. No gym required. So what we're going to do about 10 reps per arm. So you can do them together like this, or you can take your time with it, do it one at a time, and just really focus on the contraction of each muscle. And that's honestly, it's good to do both. Definitely recommend concentrating and doing one at a time every once in a while, because that will really help you focus on the hard muscle contraction. And a muscle contraction is key if you want to get muscle mass as well as any dense, hard-looking muscle with any sort of definition. So that's the first exercise that we're going to do. We're going to do a few more. That was the bicep curl. Pretty standard. The next one that we're going to do, I'm going to put these down for a second because they're starting to get heavy, not going to lie. We're going to do some tricep work. So your tricep right back here. And we're going to grab a dumbbell and do a overhead dumbbell extension. And you notice I just sat down here on a really sturdy desk. Like seriously, it's a workbench. It can hold like 3,000 pounds, but I use it as a work desk. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a dumbbell with one hand, put your arm straight up in the air, and then just let that dumbbell kind of fall back like this, and then push it back up. Using just your tricep muscle to extend your forearm back up. And when I'm doing this, I want to show you that I'm not like straight up like this. I'm actually kind of leaning back, because that way I have more clearance. When I bring the dumbbell down, it's going to kind of dip low, 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 and I want to stretch this part out as much as I can. So this might be kind of tough. I'm kind of over-exaggerating it because my shoulder flexibility is there, because I've been doing this for a while. So just take it at your own pace, do one arm at a time, and when you are doing it, use your other arm to kind of brace it like this, as kind of like your own personal spotter, just in case something goes wacky with your elbow or your shoulder joint. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to drop a dumbbell on your foot, on your dog, on your spine. Just always safety first. Always be aware of your surroundings and always be conscious of, okay, how could this hurt me? And then take precautions so that it doesn't hurt you. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a dumbbell here. Nice firm grip on it. I'm going to sit back all the way up. Let it stretch. The dumbbell almost disappeared. Oh, there it goes. And just right back up. Do it again. Breathe in on the way down. Blow it back up. And then you notice I really want to emphasize straightening it out. And I contract my tricep as hard as I possibly can just to get a really good mind-muscle connection and a really firm contraction. Really feeling that stretch right back here. Right back up. These I find are the most effective at stimulating growth in my triceps. I like doing presses that are in an upward motion when it comes to working with triceps, as opposed to exercises that would be like pushing down on something, like the rope pushdowns. I'm not a fan of those. I used to be. I'm not as much anymore. And quite honestly, I just don't get that sore when I do them. So I switched up to these overhead extensions like I'm showing you now, and also the skull crushers, where you're basically laying on a bench and your arms are straight up over you, and then you just kind of bend your hands to your face, basically, while you're holding the weight. So you're just kind of pressing it out like that. Trying not to crush your skull. Alright, I'm going to give you a look here from the side just so I can show you. I kind of have a little bit of a sway going on, or a little bit of a backwards lean, just like that. I'm going to try to hit my ceiling. That's a lot easier when you're like sitting on something, or you know, like a bench, because then you can like help brace yourself. It's kind of tough to demonstrate standing up here just because I'll hit the ceiling with a dumbbell and I don't want to do that. So that's the second exercise, the overhead tricep extension with a dumbbell. They're fantastic. Probably one of my favorite tricep builders of all time. So I love those. They're great. Try them out. Do 3 sets of both exercises between 8 and 12 reps. That's the sweet spot. I usually try to get between 8 and 10. Focus on that. Sometimes I'll go as low as 6 reps if I'm really trying to build up some muscle mass quickly. But while you're getting used to it, I would say focus between that 8 and 12 rep range. Already getting out of breath, guys. Take a quick drink of water here. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, so we covered bicep exercises, we covered tricep exercise. We're also kind of getting some forearm work because we really have to grip those dumbbells as we're going through both of those exercises. And the next thing that I want to do is work the shoulder muscle a little bit. So we're going to grab our dumbbells, and these are actually, let me look at you while I'm talking to you. These dumbbells are actually quite heavy for what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do them anyway, just for demonstration purposes. These are called lateral side raises with the dumbbell. You can do them with cables, anything really, resistance bands. I have another video about that if you want to check it out. Basically just stand up straight and tall, get some good balance, lift those arms right up, using your shoulders. Right out there, just like that. So the idea is you want to be very stable and you want to eliminate all the sway and momentum that moving the weight will give you or moving your body will give you. So you want to keep everything nice and tight, nice and balanced so that your arms, your shoulders specifically, are what's doing all the work. Which is a little difficult right now because I already did 2 videos today and I'm prepping for a competition, so I'm a little gassed. But you get the idea. You want to do about 10 to 12, even up to 15 of these side lateral raises, just because the shoulders can take a lot of volume, and I find that they respond best when you do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So try those out. There's the dumbbell lateral raises. Those are outstanding. So do 3 to 4 sets for the shoulders. Going like this, just straight up, straight out. If you look at it from the side, you're holding that dumbbell, just going right there. To the shoulder, you can go a little bit higher than the shoulder if you want to. Just keep everything kind of in line with your body. And then one more thing that I can show you. This is also for the biceps, and it's also good for building up muscle tissue and making a thicker forearm. So if you're looking at it from the front, you can see how like some people have like the forearm that flares out, and the width of the forearm, if you're looking at it from the front, is wider than the muscle up here. That's because they do either a lot of reverse grip curls or what's called hammer curls. And I'm going to show you the hammer curls right now with the dumbbells. So you want to go ahead, grab your dumbbell just like this, and then curl the dumbbell up, and you're going to hold onto the handle of the dumbbell just like you would hold onto the handle of a hammer. So however you would come down with a nail with a hammer, that's how you want to keep your arm and hand in position, just like that. And these are great for building thickness around the front part of the elbow, or around the elbow joint rather, where the forearm connects with your bicep. Also a great way to train your biceps a little bit differently as opposed to here. Using a regular grip, supinated, turn in grip with the palms up. This kind of allows you to get a tighter contraction, full on, straight on, but with the hammer curl, it still allows you a real tight contraction, but just in a little bit of a different way. So it's a really good feel. You can do both at once if you want. And you want really nice, smooth reps. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, hold it for a second there. Really squeeze and pinch. You want to feel your muscle like you're making a muscle. Somebody's going to feel your bicep. Boom, then down. 1, 2, squeeze it hard. Down. It's actually starting to feel kind of good now. Try to reduce body sway. I know I'm kind of swaying a little bit. You definitely want to try to avoid that. Obviously, if it gets a little bit tougher, it'll get heavier as the reps go on. So you can sway a little bit, but try to stay as erect as possible. That's good posture. Alright guys, that was the hammer curl. So, we covered 4 exercises today. That's going to get you a great at-home workout really, really fast. I mean, you can bang this out in probably 20 minutes tops. And you could do something like this, you know, I would say almost daily. You could probably do it every other day if you really wanted to jumpstart your arm growth and your muscle development. So 3 sets of each of those 4 exercises. Regular bicep curl, the overhead tricep extensions that we talked about, just 1 arm at a time. The lateral raises with the dumbbells, and we also did the hammer grip curls to hit our bicep, as well as to work on our grip strength and to work on that forearm flare. Makes you look a lot stronger. Having those big forearms is one of your show muscles. Definitely don't want to skip the forearm training. Huge benefits. It looks great. So go ahead, try that out, guys. 4 exercises, 3 sets apiece. You want to do about 10, 15 reps, depending on what exercise you're talking about. That's about it. Try to keep a rest below a minute on each exercise. 2 seconds up, hold for a second, 2 seconds down. Really feel the muscle working, and that's just going to give you the most bang for your buck. Make the time that you spend lifting weights really pay off. And yeah, so hope that was helpful. Give it a shot. Pick up a cheap pair of dumbbells. You can get them on Craigslist. Probably people are giving them away. Probably find some in your parents' basement, super cheap. Your grandparents' basement, super cheap. Or just stop at a yard sale sometime in the summer, and I guarantee, like if you stop at 3 yard sales, somebody's gonna have a pair of dumbbells you can pick up. So that, or I'm also gonna put a link in the video description if you want to go to Amazon and pick up some dumbbells. They're usually like $1 a pound, but they'll literally last you forever and totally worth it. So don't forget to like and subscribe if this was helpful. I want to put more of these out. Show you guys some quick workouts that you guys can do at home. Share this video if you think someone can get some benefit from it. And if you have any questions about diet, nutrition, workouts, lifting, anything like that, drop me a line, give me a shout. Check out my blog, ironandgrit.com. Follow me on Instagram. Handle is @ironandgrit. And if not, that's cool too. I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.